2009. And I actually was a witness to this, sort of like a Forrest Gump moment. I was at Mayor Bloomberg's house on a Sunday evening in September of 2009, and he was, I think he had the Lord Mayor of London who was in there, and Commissioner Ray Kelly was there, because we were wondering why two Irish guys are in the same room with the Lord Mayor of London, but that's another story. So anyway, I see Ray Kelly, and he's usually stoic. Nothing bothers Ray Kelly, but he seemed very concerned, and he asked if he could talk to me. We actually went out in the street to talk, and that's when he told me, and I heard for the first time, that Zazi, who was a guy who was raised in Queens and now living in Colorado, had gone to Afghanistan and Pakistan for training, and he was become an expert in liquid explosives, and he was going to be part of a plot to blow up the New York City subway system within the next 2 days. And so it was that night, and the next morning they were trying to track Zazi coming in and others in New York who could have been involved with him in this plot. Fortunately, the plot was stopped. The FBI and the NYPD raided a apartment house in Jackson Heights about 2 o'clock in the morning. The plot was stopped. Zazi is now serving life sentence in a federal prison. That plot was largely detected by the NSA surveillance because there were phone calls being made overseas by terrorists. That number was tracked down, and when they went in, they found out Zazi they may have known about anyway, but what they did was they tracked Zazi's number, found out other people he had been talking to, and that's how they found the co-conspirators who were in New York. If they had not found the co-conspirators, the plot still would have gone ahead without Zazi. So that's just one example where that system saved hundreds, if not thousands, of lives in New York City. And I remember being in London and seeing the description, hearing the description, seeing some of the photos of what happened when their underground, the subway, was attacked. And that is an extremely, extremely devastating type of attack, people being burned to death inside subway tunnels with no opportunity at all to escape. So that's what we're up against. This is a real threat. It's not make-believe. When people use terms like snooping and spying and eavesdropping, it's totally, to me, it's almost slanderous to use those terms for people in the NSA, all career military people, who are, again, just working 24/7 to keep us from being attacked.